Okay, hour of 1 o'clock is here. I'd like to call to order this special meeting of District 116 for Sunday, February 24th at 1 p.m. Roll call, please.
Member Carter.
Here.
Member Hall.
Here.
Member Patton.
Here.
Member Pulaski.
Here.
Member Fisher is here. Vice President
Here.
Rollins Gay and President Demmett.
Here. Quorum is present. Approval of the agenda, please. Motion.
So moved.
I'll second that.
Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion's carried. No citizens statement today. There are no citizens present. And so a motion to go into closed session would be in order for the purposes of the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the district or legal counsel for the district, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee or against legal counsel for the district to determine its validity.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
Member Carter.
Yes.
Member Hall.
Yes.
Member Patton.
Yes.
Member Pulaski.
Yes.
Member Fisher votes yes. Vice President
Yes.
Rollins Gay and President Demmett.
Yes. We're going to adjourn to room 30 for closed session, and we'll reconvene when we're done. A motion would be in order to return to open session.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion's carried. We are now back in open session. This afternoon, we have 4 action items. The first of these is a request from our choral trip for some financial support for their honor at being invited to attend a competition in New York. We talked about this a little bit at our last meeting. We threw out a challenge for the board to raise $500. I'd like to just publicly state that the board did in fact make the $500. And so this motion should be to approve an amount. The request was for up to $8,000. So this motion should be for up to $7,500 of board support for the choral group.
Not from the district, not.
From the district,
board's
from the
approving
district,
it
I'm
for the
sorry,
district.
from the district,
Right.
not to exceed $7,500 to make sure that their budget is met. Is there a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Moved and seconded. This is spending money, so it requires a roll call.
Member Carter.
Yes.
Member Hall.
Yes.
Member Patton.
Yes.
Member Pulaski.
Yes.
Member Fisher votes yes. Vice President Rollins
Yes.
Gay and President Demmett.
Yes. And the reason that's being handled today is because it's time sensitive, so that they can get on their way before our next regular board meeting. Next, we have 3 items, 3 resolutions. 7.2 is non-renewal of superintendent's employment agreement and reassignment to a licensed teaching position for the school term 2019 to 2020. Is there a motion?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Moved and seconded. Roll call.
Member Carter.
Yes.
Member Hall.
Yes.
Member Patton.
Yes.
Member Pulaski.
Yes.
Member Fisher votes yes. Vice President Rollins
Yes.
Gay and President Demmett.
Yes. Motion is carried. 7.3, non-renewal of Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction and reassignment to a licensed teaching position, once again for the 2019-2020 school term. Is there a motion?
So moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Ready for roll call?
Yes.
Roll call.
Member Carter.
Yes.
Member Hall.
Yes.
Member Patton.
Yes.
Member Pulaski.
Yes.
Member Fisher votes yes. Vice President Rollins Gay.
Yes.
President Demmett.
Yes. Motion is carried. Next is 7.4, non-renewal of Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources and Professional Development and reassignment to a licensed teaching position, once again for the 2019-2020 school term.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call.
Member Carter.
Yes.
Member Hall.
Yes.
Member Patton.
Yes.
Member Pulaski.
Yes.
Member Fisher votes yes. Vice President Rollins
Yes.
Gay and President Demmett.
Yes. Motion is carried. Just like to indicate that today's board actions were necessary to comply with Dr. Owen's due process requirements as set forth in both his employment contract and relevant provisions of the school code. Although neither Dr. Bynum nor Ms. Barber have written employment agreements with the board and are not subject to the same requirements as the superintendent under the school code, the basic tenets of due process require that they be provided notice and reasons for the board's actions as well. This was the purpose of today's board meeting. Neither Dr. Owen, Dr. Bynum, nor Ms. Barber are being completely discharged from their positions of employment with the school district through these resolutions. Instead, they are being reassigned and offered continued employment with the district as licensed teachers. This is because each of them possess contractual continued employment with the district, or tenure, as it is commonly referred to in Illinois. For the purposes of openness and transparency, copies of the resolutions that were adopted today by the board will be provided at the conclusion of the meeting for those individuals who submit a request under the Freedom of Information Act. However, as previously indicated by the board, we cannot and will not discuss individual personnel matters. Each employee affected by these resolutions has certain rights, and comment by the board would be inappropriate. With that, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion's carried.